We just can't stop winning. Let's go and keep winning some more. Hi there folks, and welcome back to Global Domination. I'm Nick from Sonic FM, and this is episode number 11. Today, we have two games coming up for you. One against Badak Lampung in the Indonesian Cup 4th round, and one against PSKC in the league. We're in the second leg of the 4th round tie against Badak Lampung, and if we have a quick look at the first leg, you see that we won 3-1 away from home as well. So, good base to build on for the home leg. Other than that, the last game we played yesterday was Mubababel United. We won 3-0, and since then we've just kept winning. 2-1 against PSCS and 2-1 against Perskat. Akbar Rambi back from his international adventures, scoring a last minute winner for us there. That was a very heavily rotated squad, however, just because the game's been so close together. Trying to give a bit of a rest to a few players who needed it. We also got the message, if you may have noticed, we also got the message that we have officially qualified for the second phase. So now the board, who were dissatisfied, are pleased. You tell me. So again, if we have a look at the league, we can see that we've qualified. We're still 2 points ahead of Semen Padang, 2 games left. So we just need to match or better their results over the next 2 league games, and we will finish the first phase as winners. Transfer news. I showed you Ersan Lesteluhu yesterday. He's coming in on the 5th of October, and we've also managed to sign Rizky Ridho, centre back. 20 years old, coming in from Persebaya. He's coming in as cover at centre back as well. Can't remember if I showed you him yesterday or not, but we've got him coming in. Those are 2 of the positions which I was having a look at. If we sort by position, I was thinking that if we do manage to gain promotion this year, then I said it yesterday, I'd be more than happy to continue on with Sriwijaya. I don't see a need to move on because of the results we've been getting in the cup. I think, we've shown that we can handle ourselves in the league above. But there was a few positions I was looking at thinking we maybe need to add 1 or 2 people here. Those are 2 of those positions. The other one is potentially a right winger, because we only have really Eddie or Wandy. However, I did play Kartika there in the last game, and he had a really good game, so we might look at getting him retrained as a right winger. But that's one kind of position where we maybe look to bring in a bit of extra, an extra body for that kind of position there. Maybe a striker as well, because we really have Rambi and Ibekob. Mardiono can play there, but he's more a left winger than a striker. And Ibekob is getting, towards the end of his career. He's 32 now. So over the next kind of year or 2, his abilities will start to decline a little bit. So maybe a striker and a right winger is what we would be looking at in the off-season for bringing in. But we can cross that bridge when we come to it. We've still got a long way to go. We still need to win promotion first off. So this is the team for the cup game against Badak Lampung. We have Sriwijaya in goals, Christian Toko, Dewanga, Herodin and Anger at the back. Christian Toko's coming in at left back because Berlian has a suspension. And we have Sawande and Taiwanella in midfield. Suryawan, Orella and Rwande are attacking midfielders, and Rambi up front. What I do want to try is switching Rambi from a pressing forward to an advance forward, because that's where he seems to play better. He seems to have a more affinity for that kind of role. We're going to give that a try. Although he's now won 9 goals for the season, I do believe that there's more to come from him. I think maybe if we switch role to one he's more comfortable playing, that might be better for him. We've got a throw in now, and it's Christian Toko, plays it to Taiwanella. Taiwanella with the cross. Sriwijaya gets the header down, and Rwanda, I think, gets a touch on it on the goal line. On its way through anyway. Let's have a look. So Taiwanella with the ball in. Sriwijaya heads it down, and Rwanda just turns it in. Not quite sure if that was going past, if Rwanda needed to do that or not. But it puts us 1-0 up, and that was Rwanda's 10th goal of the season. He's now our top goal scorer. Here he comes breaking down the right hand side and out. And he get the cross in. He does, and it's Sriwijaya at the back post, but Desiree and the keeper man just hold on. Almost returning the favour there. For the assist was Rwanda. Another throw in. Christian Toko with a long ball into the box. Sriwijaya up, wins the header again, down to Rwanda. Tries to find a body in there, but can't quite get it. Taiwanella picks it up and plays it to Dewanga. Dewanga actually got an assist in the first leg from a right wing position. I don't know what he was doing there, but he was there and he got an assist for it. The game's gone mad if my centre backs are getting assists from right wing. I don't even think it was from a set piece. But things are looking good for us at the moment. Orella with the ball after the throw in. Drives infield with it. Plays it to Sawande, who back to Taiwanella. Taiwanella looking for Sriwijaya with the long ball. Finds him Orella into the box, and at the second time asking, tucks it away in at the near post. 2-0, and that's 5-1 on aggregate. I think it's safe to say that in the second half we can start to look at maybe taking off some of our more important players to give them a bit of a chance to rest for the upcoming league game. There is a week between the last two league games, so I'm not too worried about fitness between those two games, but it is only a couple of days between this game and the next one. And the ball's bobbling about in the box, but it's eventually cleared away by Lampung, and it's Agan coming forward with it now. He's well covered though by Christian Toko. Can only play it back, and Ramby gets in front of him and was fouled apparently, so a free kick for us, but nothing seems to come of it. Excuse me, my throat is very dry. And just as I stop to take a drink, Paddock Lampung get a goal back. From the corner, Agang in. Yaranga at the back post with the header. Nothing really Sriwijaya could do about that. And Christian Toko with the free kick, and I think that's gone all the way through. What a free kick from Christian Toko. Not one of the better goals you'll ever see. But that was, I think, Herodin going up for the header, misses the header. The defender completely misjudges it. Goalkeeper misjudges it, and it runs all the way through for a goal. It just goes to show you when things are going your way, things are going your way. 6-2 now in aggregate, 3-1 on the night. Give it 10 minutes and then we'll start to get some of those more important players off for a bit of a rest. The only one I don't think I'll be taking off is Christian Toko, purely because I don't have anybody to bring on for him. But with the likes of Rwanda, Dewanga, can maybe get them off. That is, of course, as long as things continue to go our way, because Paddock Lampung were on the attack there, but the header just goes over the bar. And we're playing really well. I say 6-2 on aggregate. I think it's definitely safe to take a couple of these players off and give them a bit of a break. But we'll take Rwanda off. And see, this is a thing I don't like. Really need to fix that. But if you highlight something, it takes a while for it to disappear unless you click away. But Rwanda can come off for Kartika. And we'll look at Dewanga coming off and we'll bring Ambrazel in. He's only got a couple of games left in him because of retirement. So we'll bring him on for now, and it's Christian Toko with the ball. Plays it into Sawande. Oharela picks it up. He looks forward, trying to find Kartika, but can't find him. Oharela with the header, and Kartika tries to pick it up, but Presetia manages to hold on to it. Plays it to Wangai. Back to Yaranga, the goal scorer for Lampung. Angang looking forward for it now. Lestaluhu on the right hand side, but a great tackle from Christian Toko. Lestaluhu manages to get there first. Header comes in comfortably over the bar. Keeping an eye on fitness levels. Herodin's not playing well at the moment. This past couple of games he's not really been too fantastic. But I think we'll take Oharela off. We'll bring Lestaluhu on because Oharela was starting to tie it. I'm in for the last 15 minutes. And we've got a free kick now with Kartika over it. Keeper gets a chance to it off the bar and manages to pick up the rebound. I'm going to assume that Kartika is higher up our free kick taker list than Christian Toko, who would normally be taking those. Then Kartika doesn't normally play, so that could be why. And that's it, full time, 3-1 Sriwijaya. Happy with how this went. And we'll go and have a look now at who we get in the next round. And we have Arema, who are currently second in the Indonesian League 1. So I think this is going to be, safe to say, the biggest test we will have had so far. And again, looking at the schedule, it is a two-legged affair. But we might have a bit of a chance. It's something that is going to be a big test for us coming in. Don't even know who's left in the quarterfinals. The draw for this cup this season has not been kind to us at all. This is going to be our third League 1 team. We've just got past Lampung, who are a League 2 team in our division. But if we have a look, all the rest of the games, there are still games still to be played, but, you know, Hizbul Watan are still in it. They're the league below us. Persibo are still in it. They're the league below us. You know, PSBS or Persicat, both League 2. Seaman Padang or Bali. Seaman Padang are second in the league, Bali are in the league above us, so that one would have been a tough one. The League 1's there. But then Persila League 2 or Persibat non-league. So there's 3 potential non-league teams and 1, 2, 3, 4 potential League 2 teams that we could have had in this round, and we've got a League 1 team. One of only 4 potential League 1 teams. I'm beginning to think this draw might have been a bit of a fix. But anyway, we'll be back in just a second with the next game, which is away in the league against PSKC. Okay, so this is the team for the game against PSKC. It's business as usual, so we have Fadila in goals, Berlin, Dawanga, Ambrizal and Christian Toko at the back. Ambrizal's come in for Herodin, who's suspended. Sawande and Taiwanella in midfield, Suryawan, Oharela and Arwande in the attacking midfield, and Rambi up front as the attacking forward. Advanced forward. Attacking forward. He's a forward, of course he's attacking. Exciting news is we have a chance to win the league today. So if we get into the game, we should see that Seaman Padang, it's not going to show us here, is it? So quickly pause it here. We see Seaman Padang 3 points behind us, and that's us only drawing because we've just kicked off. They lost their game. Doesn't have the scores there. It was yesterday, so they lost their game, which means if we win today, we will go 5 points ahead of them with only 1 game left to play. Exciting stuff. So good chance for us to win the league. I think it's safe to say that as long as we avoid defeat today, we're going to win the league, purely because we have such a large goal difference over them. But we'd still like to get the victory just to make sure. It's always nice to win the league with a win rather than relying on things like goal difference. And we have Ramby coming forward with the ball, and he manages to tuck it away into the bottom corner for his 10th goal of the season. And that is in the driving seat then for getting that win to win the league. Good ball forward by Burley, and Ramby gets onto it. Nobody anywhere near him. Acres of space and plenty of time to pick his spot into the bottom corner. And 20 minutes in now, and we've managed to limit PSKC to no attacks. But they've got a throw in here. And it's Bazoria with it, plays it forward. Saputra gets onto the ball, has a shot, but it's just wide of Fadila's left-hand post. Done well to get out quickly to that and narrow the angle. And here we go with the attack for Sriwijaya again, but the ball forward is cut out by Fari. And it's Saputra again. Second chance he's got, and this one he tucks away. Don't think the keeper was going to have any chance of that. Too much power on the shot. If you look, Ambrazal trying to play the ball forward to Ramby, but it's cut out. Wirawan with the little ball through, Saputra picks up and just absolutely hammers it home. 1 each. So we've still got a bit of work to do then if we want to claim this league title today. Well, I say the league title, the first phase league title. Half a league title, I suppose. There's a few players are not playing to the best of their ability. Give them a bit of encouragement and then maybe look to make some changes coming up. That was close. Header off the bar there before it gets cleared away. Right, let's see what we can do. Right away, Sriwijaya, you are coming off. Sriwijaya can come on. Not quite been the same since his injury, but we'll give him a chance to try and find his feet. Taiwanella, not playing well. You can come off, and Agamal can come on for you. Ambrazal is not playing well, but I don't really have anybody else that can come on for him. Unless I move Christian Toko inside and brought Anger on. But we'll leave that as it is for now. We'll keep an eye on it. And encourage the team. Right, Orella, you dropping so you can come off. Lester who can come on for you. And we're going to switch to very attacking. And we're going to demand a bit more from the team. Anybody want to do anything? Anything at all? Nope, the only person who wants to do something is the referee. Blow the whistle. A disappointing draw there. Definitely not happy with that. There was a few players could have been doing with stepping up a little bit. Now, it does mean that mathematically speaking, we haven't won the division just yet. As you can see, 3 points clear with getting into the last game. We do have, but the goal difference was bigger than that, to be honest. There's only 1 goal in the difference. We are at home to Persarang. Persarang, who are sitting in 6th place, not really getting anything to play for. And Semen Padang they're at home to PSCS, who are sitting in 4th. So PSCS do have something to play for. They could potentially move up to 3rd. They could also potentially drop down to 5th, depending on the other results around about them. So that makes me hope that PSCS are going to be going all out for it. Because Semen Padang, they're going for the chance to top the group, but they're not in danger of not making the next phase, whereas PSCS are. So fingers crossed they manage to do us a favour. If we win, and we win by more goals than Semen Padang, then it doesn't really matter, but PSCS doing us a favour and taking at least a point from Semen Padang would be absolutely wonderful. Okay, so what I'll do is I will go away and I will play the first leg of the quarterfinal offline, and we'll come back tomorrow for the final game of the season, or of the first phase of the season, and the second leg of the cup as well. Hopefully we'll still be in with a chance there, and here we'll be looking to wrap up the group for the first phase of the league. Well, that is episode 11 all done and dusted. Now, if you liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below and leave any comments that you may have. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos going forward. We upload daily around 8 PM UK time, and as always, thank you very much for watching.